Hey, it's Mario here, and in this video I decided to share something a little bit different with you guys, and that is the list of my favorite 30-day challenges. These are things that I've done throughout the years to challenge myself both physically and mentally, and I got a lot of benefits from them. You probably heard me mention a couple of these 30-day challenges, and a lot of you guys have been asking, why don't you make a video with a compilation? So here it is. This is the list of my favorite 30-day challenges, and I'm going to go into a little bit of the benefits. So the first one that I really want to mention, the one that was a big life changer for me, was the 30-day no booze challenge. So you go cold turkey, you don't drink any alcohol for 30 days. And why did this make so much an impact in my life? Well, back in the day when I was actually drinking, that was before I got into self-improvement, before I got into reading books, before I improved pretty much anything about my life. This was one of the first things that I actually kept as a promise to myself, right? So I said, well, I'm not gonna drink 30 days, and I really did not drink 30 days. It was a big deal because I couldn't really, sense that I had that integrity with myself. I couldn't sense that I had that mental toughness, and this was really that one solid proof that I needed. Okay, well, I can do these things, right? And that 30-day challenge also proves to me that I could actually have fun without booze, right? I could develop my social skills, I can talk to people, I can get rid of that, basically that crutch that was really holding me back, which was you just go home fucking wasted, and it's a couple of days you're completely destroyed. And I really realized after a while that all those benefits, quote unquote, that you're getting from having some booze, you can actually get them from just being better at social skills. So then in the end, the booze holds you back. It's like an anchor holding you back from developing further and further as a person. So I actually cut it out completely, and I haven't been drinking for the last 5 years. I made a video about this as well, which I'm gonna link in the description below. But again, the point is that those 30 days actually turned into 60 days, and I had a couple of drinks, but I never really felt it after that, right? As soon as I cut it out for 30 days and 60 days, and then I had a couple of drinks, I didn't really feel the need. And that was a really big point in my life, and I think one of the turning points, so I wanted to put that out there. The 30-day challenge worked like magic for me. The next one that I want to mention here is a really big one as well that I'm currently doing as well, is the 30-day meditation breathing challenge as well, doing breathing exercises. This is a huge one. All of us, every single person watching this video, you're watching this video right now, you're dealing with stress. There's stress coming from all different directions. You're exercising, you're dieting, maybe you're in a caloric deficit. All of that enhances your stress levels. You're working, your family, your friends, everybody's demanding time. Everybody wants something from you. Even indirectly or directly, you have to learn how to deal with this. And the only way you can deal with this if you're objective, if you're grounded, if you have mastered your emotions, and you cannot master your emotions if you're not having that ability to stay in the present moment and at the same time be objective with yourself and with others. And the only way to do that, the only sure way I found that really can be done long term is with meditation, really investing time in that area of your life, right? Being that in that present moment, breathing, calming yourself, not having that instant amygdala response as soon as something goes wrong, something really puts you off track very, very easily. You know these kind of people, anything that comes out, they instantly freak the fuck out. It's huge stress response, and you don't want that. If you want to be a high-performing person, if you want to really develop yourself as a person, meditation, breathing exercises, being that grounded individual, that is really rare in the world, and that will get you very, very far. 30-day meditation challenge, highly, highly recommended. I do those non-stop, and start with 5 minutes. Don't do more. 2 to 5 minutes is perfectly fine. For all of you guys, who are saying, well, I don't have fucking time for meditation, that is a sign that you actually need to meditate. If you're saying that you don't have time for it, then you really need to do that. So definitely get on the challenge. The third challenge that I want to mention here is something that you probably heard of before, and that is the cold shower challenge. And I'm pretty sure that you heard of all sorts of claims of scientific benefits, all these different studies, whatever not. Cold showers do have certain studies behind them. Studies on depression, for example, in 2007, they've shown that it does help elevate mood, it does help temporarily with that, and also it can be used actually as a treatment for depression. Very, very interesting because it makes you feel better. I think more as an enhancer for mental performance, right? It enhances your mental toughness because you're putting yourself outside of the comfort zone every time you're doing a cold shower, and for 30 days, it makes a big difference. It builds up your willpower, same as meditation does, because you're training that muscle, right? Huge difference. Also, you feel good. I mean, you can do all sorts of coffees, enhancers, mental, like all these little tricks. Cold showers definitely work for increasing your alertness, for increasing your creativity. Some of the best ideas I ever had was actually after a cold shower. It just seems to work for me. I really love to do cold showers. There's a lot of benefits as well in terms of hormesis, in terms of like just basically exposing your body to a little bit of a stressor over time, like intermittent stressors, which do enhance your ability to cope with these stressors long term. So there are some benefits of that. I mean, there's a whole array of science there, whatever, not in terms of cold showers. I'm gonna leave a couple links in the description below. But in general, I mean, do it, you're gonna feel better, much better. You're gonna be more alert, more willpower, more mental toughness. It's gonna make you real Spartan. It's gonna give a lot of benefits to your life. I mean, definitely try it out. It made a huge difference for me. So the next challenge I want to mention is a challenge actually inspired by a book called Squat Every Day by Mediation. And I think this is a book that a lot of guys, I mean, I've never heard about. It's a book about recovery and strength training, where this guy basically said, hey, well, you can squat every day and you can recover from it. And that was really inspiring for me, because I was like, what the fuck is this guy talking about? I can squat every day, because I was like, back in the day when I was doing training, I was squatting maybe once or twice a week, and I was thinking like 2 times, you know, it's max I can do, right, max I can recover from. And then I read this book and I was like, shit, I want to try this out. And I did a 30-day squat challenge. It was really intense. It was really amazing as well. I mean, my technique for the squat improved immensely. I think that was the time when I improved my squat the most. I think it's a really good thing. I mean, you don't go to your max every day, obviously. You still have a couple of reps left in the tank, but it's incredibly beneficial for developing your technique and overall feel inside of the squat. I mean, you can go into the squat. After day 20, you go into the gym. I mean, one warm-up set, you're already warm from the squat. It's insane. Like, it becomes just another day-to-day movement, and it's incredibly beneficial. I think this is one of the best things you can do for yourself if you're learning how to squat properly. 30-day challenge. Don't push yourself to the max. It's not about breaking a 1 rep max or something like that. It's about learning technique and always have a couple of reps left in the reserve. Also check out that book. I'm gonna link in the description below. Amazing material. Next 30-day challenge that I want to mention here is something that I've mentioned before, and a lot of you guys actually asked me about this. That is the 30-day no alarm challenge. So you sleep 30 days without an alarm. Basically, no alarm. You just sleep. You give your body enough sleep, as much sleep as it wants. So just leave the phone out of the room. You wake up at your natural rhythm, right? This was a big one, right? Because the first time I did this, I had kind of thought of myself as a person who had really good sleep habits, and I was like, okay, well, I'm getting my 8 hours, you know, my body probably wants 8, my body is fine, you know, I'm getting enough sleep. When I first did this, in the first couple of days, I was sleeping 12 hours. So I probably had a sleep debt accumulated like over the, I don't know, couple of months. You know, I didn't even notice, because you don't notice this cumulative effect. You have no idea. And I actually talked about this. There are studies on this done that people cannot see that they're missing sleep. Even if you ask them, and clearly if you ask them, if you show them evidence, look, here's your performance went down, here's a study, here's a test, you've done it, you're not performing as good, they will still tell you, but no, it's not true, I feel the same way. Well, obviously you're not feeling the same way. We're looking at objective science here. Try out the 30-day no alarm challenge if you can do this. I mean, depends on your lifestyle, depends on your schedule. I can definitely do this. I mean, it fits my lifestyle, and I've done it. It is absolutely amazing. It's really amazing. Like, you get your sleep, you feel like a Superman. You feel super strong, super focused, energized, your recovery ability increases, like your ability to burn fat increases. Like, every single thing in your life will improve. There's no magical pill. There's no supplement. There's nothing else that can replace this. This is the magic bullet that you're looking for. If someone is looking for fast results, get more sleep. Period. That's the fastest way you're going to get your result. Get enough sleep. And by enough, I mean, try the 30-day no alarm challenge, and it's really amazing. Like, it's a life changer. The final challenge that I want to mention here is the 30-day reading challenge. So that's something that most of you guys are probably already doing. You have a habit of reading books. You have a habit of doing things. The way I could do the 30-day reading challenge was actually not by reading, was by doing audiobooks. Because I'm not a big reader in terms of, like, I can carry books around. I don't have a lot of books because I'm traveling all the time, so I can't carry that in my luggage. If I buy books, I'm actually throwing them away, basically, because I can't carry that much luggage. It's just too many kilos, basically too many pounds to drag around me around the world. So I do audiobooks. Audiobooks are amazing. And what I had for my challenge of 30-day reading, I just said, okay, I'm gonna read an audiobook. I'm gonna listen to an audiobook for an hour a day. And that hour can be, let's say, while I'm doing laundry, while I'm shopping, like get 20 minutes there, 20 minutes while I'm preparing lunch, 10 minutes when I'm dinner, a couple of minutes when I'm walking to the gym and back. And that really taught me the ability that you can actually learn a lot from doing these passive things where you don't need to use your focus, because you don't really need focus when you're doing laundry. You can do laundry and you don't even know that you did it. You fucking like, did I just do laundry? Because you don't need conscious attention for it, right? You don't need, because you've done it so many fucking times that you can just do it automatically. So you don't need your attention on that. So you can put your attention on the audiobook and do your laundry, and you can get benefits from doing both. Same with cooking, same with dishwashing, same with doing all these kind of tasks like clean the house, and at the same time listen to an audiobook. Voila, you just did both things fine. And it's a really, really beneficial thing. I mean, reading, it's a no-brainer. Obviously, there's so many benefits of reading that we don't even want to go into that, because the benefits are just fucking huge. And I really wanted to share this one because I know a lot of you guys are big readers. I mean, I'm going to share my Goodreads library of books that I've read and that I went through. So I'm going to leave that link in the description below. That's about 500 to 600 books that you will find a lot of inspiration there, a lot of books that you want to read, or a lot of books that you want to check out. I'm kind of picky of what I read, so I highly, highly recommend you to check out that list, because you're going to find a lot of good suggestions there, both in ranging from fitness, nutrition, but heavily based on self-improvement, personal development, success, mindset, human psychology, behavioral psychology. I mean, this is one of my passions as well. I'm really, really diving deep into that. So my book list will have a lot of good suggestions on that. So those would be my top 30-day challenges. I mean, the summary will be also linked in the description below. Like, you can get a list of those so you can kind of summarize them and try out. I don't recommend trying out all of this at once. Obviously, some of them will overlap and some of them will just create chaos in your life. But surely try out some of them. Like, really try out some of them that really fit, you think that you will get the most benefits of. And I think that made a huge impact in my life. I'm sure it will help you as well. So those would be some of that I've done personally that I can really vouch for. And now I'm curious, what are some of the 30-day challenges that you've done? Maybe they're not on this list, or even if they are on this list, let me know in the comments below, and let me know what benefit did you feel from it? What was the biggest benefit of that 30-day challenge that you've done? So let me know in the comments below. And let's share some ideas. Aside from that, make sure to hit that subscribe button right in the face to support the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.